What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for episode number 17 of our Intermarché Wanty career mode. Today's episode we're gonna have San Sebastian, Tour de Pologne, but mostly we're gonna have the transfer window and the signing for the new contract, but we move. But yeah, thank you for the support on the previous episode. There may be some slowing down of the save for the next month due to the Giro, as I will be daily videoing the Giro d'Italia. You can still vote for the team, by the way, in the poll up on my channel in the community tab. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, we shall begin our the Donostia San Sebastian, Classic San Sebastian if you prefer. Two things. First, if my voice sounds like I am 17 octaves higher, it might change throughout the video. It's just due to me fighting a lifelong battle with allergies, and it does weird things to my voice. So right now it's deep, but like I'm probably like gonna cough within 2 or 3 minutes, and I might just go 2 octaves lower. Sorry. So don't worry about that. Second thing, Guillaume, he's there with his lovely kit. It's brilliant. I love him. Absolutely love this man. He's got a +1 as well, so he's most likely going to be our leader. I may have counted on Louis Mentiès as well. See, my voice has gone down. There we go, come on, we move. As I said, Louis Mentiès, okay, it's a sketch. But we've got 77 with Louis Mentiès, so we could potentially do something with him. Also with the national champion, let's take a look at him. Glorious in all his beauty. Ryan, I think we've seen him on the Tour de France. Yeah, we have. Yeah, actually, no, last thing. Last time I did the video, I put my glasses on, and people were like, "Ooh, glasses!" Sorry, "Ooh, glasses!" But you guys seem to like it, so here we go. Back on, there you go. Right, we've entered Skibel. I did have a question. Would you guys be interested in a Velo Games league for this Giro d'Italia? I didn't do one last year because I was part of Benji's and Joe's, but I don't think either of them are doing a solo one this year. I don't think Joe is, for sure. I think Benji's probably doing it with LRCP. So that leaves a mark for me. If you guys want to do a Velo Games League, just let me know in the comments. I may even do like a little video on it, because yeah, I may do like my if we want to do it, I'll try and do something fun. Don't worry, trust me. You know, quality of the content is reduced, but the vibes are always immaculate. Right, with an LH, Lorenzo Rota dipped, so it leaves Guillaume and Louis Mentiès, our two national champions, the brand new ones at least, to try and do something. Still 140 riders in this peloton, and we've only got 2 riders left. This is not what Intermarché would do in real life. In real life, out of a group of 10, they'd have 12 riders. That's how good they are. Right, I was gonna wonder what choice to make. I think I'm gonna go Guillaume, as there was a crash with Benoît Cosnefroy. The Frenchman really unlucky, sadly. But yeah, I'm gonna try and put Guillaume at the front here. Louis Mentiès is gonna try and protect us. Come on, Louis. Thank you very much. Lovely, my guy. 8k to go. Mohil Tontora coming up. It is Bahrain leading the peloton with Movistar in the wheel. And there we go. Come on. It's the final climb. It is the final climb. If people want to make a difference, it's now or never. Oyer Lascano at the front. Izagirre, Bennett, and Primož Roglic is already here. Well, now it's a group of 9. Astana takes the lead. 3 Animoscon. Telling you what, Guillaume and Mentiès have done a stellar job here. It appears that there will be no attacks in Mohil Tontora. I'm going to be able to reduce the rhythm. Louis Mentiès could even potentially take the lead here. Guillaume in the wheel. It's going to be a mass sprint in the streets of San Sebastian, in the streets of Donostia, should I say. To use the gel. 3k to go already. Is in my wheel. That's George Bennett, then Rui Costa. I think Guillaume may have the edge, as he is by far the fastest rider in the first, in the first group right there. Benny against Alejandro Valverde. Bala, I love you, but yeah, he's not winning. Guillaume gets his first ever win as the Eritrean champion, and what a win it is! It is a World Tour Classic for Guillaume. Get in there. Alright, time to renew our sponsors. We've got 3 offers. Le Coq Sportif, a French clothing brand. Perrier, which is a sparkling water. Obviously, I cannot pick this because who drinks sparkling water? But either way, even if both offers are nice, Intermarché's offer is nearly twice as much the money. Le Groupe Sportif offers me 400. Well, you can read, right? But we've got nearly $1 million for Intermarché per month. So we're gonna go right ahead and extend a contract with the Belgian outfit. Alright guys, it's the moment you've all been waiting for this season. The transfers are finally beginning. Taking a look back at our dossiers, we've got Jasper Philipsen, Clément Champoussin, Dylan Tuns, Quinten Hermans, Joris Nieuwenhuis, Pirator, Matthias Schellmoser, Attila Walter, Harry Sweeney, Timon Arendsman, and Rick Zabel. Not all of these riders will be signed. We're going to take a look as well at the riders we could potentially sign back. Maybe, yeah, I'm just going to remove those filters. Do we only have Andrea Pasqualon? Oh, no, there we go, okay. So Christophe is 16 to 30, that's dead. Pasqualon, 76 to 99. It's a rider I really like. I genuinely do really like him. Started going down though. This season he did win the Chiclamino on the Giro, so I reckon that should be enough for him to keep a place in the team. Baptiste Plancard, he's 33. He's got 74 cobbles, which is nice. But again, regression has happened for Baptiste. And despite a few top 10s, he's only won one race, which was the Vuelta a Limburg, so he's maybe not going to get re-signed. Same applies to Dimitri Claes. He's 35, keeps on going down. Nothing really to mention, so I'm not sure we're going to keep him. Boy Van Poppel, 34. For a lead out, it's decent, but I'd rather have someone with a bit more hills, if I'm being honest. Maybe someone a bit younger, I don't know. Despite getting top 4 in his national championships, I don't think Boy Van Poppel is going to carry on with us. Loic Vliegen is getting re-signed, absolutely. Yes, yes, and yes. Jan Hertz, 16 to 30. We're going to say goodbye to our Czech champion. Hopefully he'll have a nice send-off in the Vuelta. Tom de Vrins, everyone's hero on Parouet, just for that, he's carrying on. And finally, Simone Petit, I think he's had a decent start-ish of the season. He did have a nice Vuelta, a nice Giro, sorry. But we'll see what he wants. So I think, yeah, we're saying goodbye to Christophe, Jan Hertz, Van Poppel, and either Plancard or Claes. I reckon we're going to say goodbye to Dimitri Claes. And obviously, we're going to see what kind of money they want. So we've got Pasqualon on 14k. I'm going to give him 2 years. I'm going to give him the same contract he's got right now. And I'll give him Sprinter. Alright, I'll push it to 18 max, I think. Alright, good. 18 works. Alright, so the front stage winner, Loic Vliegen, signs for 16k. Alright, we've got our 4 main riders signed back to the team. Now, let's get some transfers. We've got 51 points left in our transfers, so that's quite nice. We're going to say goodbye to Christophe, so we're going to need a new sprinter. I believe we're going to attempt Jasper Philipsen from the get-go. He's got 100% interest in joining us. He was currently on 60k a week with Alpecin Phoenix. I've got 3 chances to get him. We're going to start with 3 years, absolute sprinter for 60k, and see what he says. Okay, we're not far off. We're not far off. I reckon we can bump this to 64. It's probably going to be around 98%. Okay. 70? I reckon I can overpay. I've got some cash. 71? Jasper Philipsen joins us. Then we're going to try and get a GC rider, and that would be Clément Champoussin. He's not exactly GC, but you get what I mean. He's a rider so I really like. People mentioned him as well in my comment section. So yeah, Clément Champoussin is going to want a bit more money than that. Let's go for 27? 27 works. Clément Champoussin gets in there. Then I'm going to go Timon Arendsman, because I think he's a cool guy. And I reckon we can get him not too expensive. He's on 14k a month. Let's give him 13k, 3 years. Important rider. Okay, a bit more money. 16k a month. Alright, lovely. Carrying on with DSM, we're going to get Joris Nieuwenhuis. You won't be absolutely there. You'll have important teammate 3 years on 16k. Love that. Alright, now it's time to enter the riders that I didn't necessarily think I would sign, but we're going to still take a look at them. Starting with Maxime Van Gils. He's going to cost me 1 point, which is exactly why I'm getting him. He's on 6k a month. He wants a bit more money. That's understandable. He's had some decent progression. We'll give him important riders, 3 years. $16k works. Next, let's add a Belgian sprinter. Let's get Arne Marit. He was on 13k. I'll give him 3 years. Sprinter, 14,000. Bob's your uncle. He's not signing yet. 16k. Why does everyone want 16k in this team? Let's go for another sprinter. We're going to get Stanislav Aniolkowski from Bengal. He's on 70... He's not on 70k. He's on 12k. Let's give him sprinter again. 3 years, 16k. Wants a bit more, 19. Good. We're gonna add another climber. Harm Van Hoeken is gonna try and join the team. I'll give him 2 years, absolute leader. Yeah, why not? Actually, no, I'll give you a lead. Alright, 18,000 and he joins. We've got 14 more points. Well, we have officially run out of points. I finished during the transfer window. I signed a few riders on my end. And we're gonna go through all our transfers right now. Starting with the young riders, we start with Frank Vitsilic. He is an Australian rider, decent time trialist. It's his only good style, but he's decent Asian prologue. He's 18, and yeah, I reckon he could be quite good. He was also the only rider I could get with 0 points. Moving on to Tobias Ost. He is currently in my reserve. He's got 72 hill, 69 time trial, 71 in sprint. I reckon he could have a decent potential. We didn't find Pasqualen Vliegen and Tom de Vrient, as you've seen, Tumen Arendsman, which you've also seen. We add to that bunch Arne Maret, the sprinter from Topsport Vlaanderen Baloise, Maxime Van Gils, the climber from Lotto Soudal, 22-year-old, maintaining our Lotto Soudal team, and we needed a time trialist. We've gone for Harry Sweeney from Lotto Soudal again. I think like I've said that quite a while. I may have taken all of their points as well for next year's promotions. Joris Nieuwenhuis has been added to the team, as you guys have seen earlier. So have Harm Van Hoeken and Stanislav Aniolkowski. Quinton Hammonds was renewed when Dylan Tuns, the winner of La Flèche Wallonne in real life, has joined us for 24,000. I think that was a decent purchase from us. He is looking for a contract in real life. Intermarché is a team that could actually get him, so I figured I'd just be quicker. But if you thought that Dylan Tuns was the big name that joined me, you are wrong. It is not Clément Champoussin either. But we have signed a huge rider, and that's not Jasper Philipsen. Because yes, we did sign Jasper Philipsen, but there is one more name. I promised a surprise. Here we go. Joining Intermarché next year. The man who shot himself, but also Grand Tour winner, Tom Dumoulin, leaves Jumbo-Visma and joins Intermarché, and he did a time trialist. Well, I mean, was better than a former world champion in the discipline. Tom Dumoulin is our big signing for 2023. Alright, the transfers are now behind us. They're not actually, as I'm recording this, but I will have put the transfers probably at the very beginning of the episode. So when I'm heading for the Tour of Poland, we didn't bring a great lineup, if we're being honest. Same lineup, we brought to the Tour de Suisse, which gave me relative success. We got like 2 stage wins, I think, so I can't really complain with that. And yeah, Corne van Kessel today is going to be our sprinter with 74 in sprints. Don't really know if there's anyone good here. Ineos went with Carapaz. Okay, fun, lovely, brilliant. Sprinters wise, I've seen Groenewegen, I think I've seen Pedersen as well. You know what, knowing me, yeah, I could potentially do something mental. I don't know what yet. Alright, we're on the final circuit surrounding the finish here in Krakow. We've got Kevin Van Nelsen leading the train ahead of Julius Johansson, Hugo Page, and obviously Corne van Kessel. We're going to go 99 as soon as possible. I'm not seeing many teammates for Groenewegen. Okay, there we go. I hadn't seen actually Groenewegen. That was the main rider I was missing. Hugo is being blocked here. I'm going to have to pause this for a second. I usually don't like to do that, but I kind of had to. Let's go. Julius Johansson begins the sprint. I'm going to get blocked, aren't I? I'm just going to get blocked. I can feel it. Yeah, there we go. Corne van Kessel did get blocked. There goes Hugo Page. Corne is going to try and make it out of this remarkably stacked bunch. It's a win for Mats Pedersen ahead of David Decker. Groenewegen, Hugo Page takes P4. Hugo Page takes P4. Not too shabby. Alright, stage 2 begins. And I mean, cool anecdote I have. If you're seeing this, well, the fact that I'm recording this means that I'm still alive, which is good, I think. Because if the switch for you from stage 1 to 2 happened in a matter of seconds, for me it took about 2 hours because I had to drive my car to like a repair place. Because it happened that this man there was casually driving in the streets of his town, and then suddenly I lost the brakes. Both my disc brakes and the like brakes things, I don't know, they snapped. So I lost the brakes, which is not fun. So now, yeah, I had to drive to the repair place without brakes. God forbid I made it. But yeah, a thrilling experience, but I would not recommend it. Hopefully this stage of the Tour of Pologne appears to be a bit more calm. 7 kilometers left before Katowice. Corner van Kessel has a +4. I can't lie, when I made the early season planning, I did put a fitness peak on Corner van Kessel. I did not think it would prove to be this effective. He's not winning yet, which, let's be honest, I'm gonna struggle to do so in a purely normal sprint. Because, it's PCM and I've got 73 sprint. As much as this game can be broken, I don't think it's gonna be this broken. You never know though, because we've got 2k left. Pedersen is already in P2, he's in the middle of Hugo Page. We've got a long run up to the line now. Come on, Corne. Allez. There goes Van Kessel. Stage today is gonna be for Dylan Groenewegen, ahead of Mats Pedersen and David Decker. Yes, P10. Yeah, P9 today. Bit shit. Alright, stage 3. Bit more hills towards the end, but most likely the same sprint finish. Hopefully this time I won't be shit. 4k to go. Julius Johansson is gonna lead out the sprint. Today we're gonna go for Hugo Page. He's got better sprint stats than Corne, but I've also seen that usually my lead out is the best finish in the race. So maybe today it's gonna be the same case and Corne van Kessel will be the best finisher. Who's that? That's Edwarton's solo. The win today is going to be for Groenewegen is Dylan Groenewegen. P2 for Hugo Page. Come on the boys. That's a podium for us. More sprints. I've had enough. I've run out of things to say. It's a +4 for Johansson. Woohoo! Approaching the sprint where we will not win as per usual. Hugo Page is going to be yet again my sprinter. Corne van Kessel has had a tragic day here, trying to not be dropped in all of these climbs with names I can't pronounce. But 5k to go. Let's use the gel. There we go. 99 photo de la Croix, although he's already basically dead. I can feel that this sprint is not gonna go correctly. Also, because there is a Trek rider right in the middle of me right now. That would be Emil Slipins, and I'm not a big fan of his work, if I'm being honest. Hugo is getting blocked by an Ineos rider. There goes Marna Bashpiak. Hugo did find the opening. There goes Hugo. It's not going to be a win, but it's going to be a podium most likely. Mats Pedersen, Juan Sebastian Molano, Mats Pedersen ahead of Molano, and Hugo Page for top 3. Come on. We've got some hill here between Wielica and Zakopane. Don't know why I put that accent at the end, because we all know that there is no fucking accent. But either way, it's a +4 for Simone Petit. Come on. And it's +2 for Hugo. It's a +1 for Hugo Page, but Hugo Page. Why am I now taking an accent? What the? Either way, if Simone Petit doesn't make it, then none of my riders will. Tell you what, 16k left, and we still have Hugo and Simone in the first group. Mats Pedersen is still here as well, which probably means the rhythm hasn't been really that high. And in all fairness, it hasn't. It's been a bit difficult. In the first time we went around Zab and Budrovi Wierzko-Chilesco. But since then it's been quite average, we'll say. Van Baarle on the attack, and it is Bahrain trying to follow, and my PC is yet again dying. Can I not record 6 stages in fucking peace? Up the road, Valentin Madouas. I'm gonna try and increase my rhythm, because if I need to use all the yellow I have. Technically. Johansson is there, Van Baarle is there, then I'm trying to make the group here. I think we'll end up with this group right there. Valentin Madouas wins in Zakopane, ahead of a group led by Alessandro Covi. We are going to finish with everyone, which is good. Here's Johansson. I swear I'd seen Anielkowski. Oh, no, it was Katkowski. Okay. I was right, Stanislav Anielkowski had made it to this group. P12 for us in the second group, we'll take that. It's another +3 for Petit. My race day conditions in this Tour de Pologne have been very good. I think it's probably because I put a fitness peak on all of these guys for like Pologne and Bing Bong. So I reckon I was hoping for like at least a state win. Run out with P4 in the GC with Simone, it's not going to stick. Even if we do well today, there's a 25 km time trial tomorrow, so we're gonna lose time because everyone here is good in time trial. Except maybe Johannesson. Yeah, we've got the same stats. Rebushenko, yeah. Right, so we'll be able to defeat like 2 riders. We could hope for a top 10 finish. We got some acceleration in the peloton. That's Richard Carapaz. I completely forgot he was in the race because he's 3.5 minutes down. That's why. But yeah, he's made an attack. It's okay. I mean, if Covey and Pulse do go, I can't complain. Like, they're probably better than me, and either way, they'll beat me tomorrow in time trial. But yeah, Simone is doing well. Hugo Page is doing well as well. What has to be said though is that I did get dropped for a bit, and I came back, but I had to use some energy. So I'm hoping that isn't detrimental to the rest of this stage. 3k to go until we reach Bukovina Tatrazanska. I'll use my gel around now. I'm gonna get blocked by Theo Guggenot. Thank you, Theo. Really fucking cool. 42 riders left, so oh yeah, everyone here is fighting for the win. It's probably gonna be a long run up to a sprint. It's one of those finishes. I mean, I didn't want to be in the first place. I guess I will be. Fuck's sake, they're both sprinters. Ha! I was hoping for one of them not to be a sprinter. I'll take it with Court Nielsen. Bonnet. Oh, I'm gonna get smoked. Oh, I'm gonna get smoked. Oh, goodbye, Simone. Oh, arrivederci. It's a win for Magnus Court Nielsen ahead of Guggenot, Michal Kwiatkowski, Valentin Madouas. It's okay. We're still P10 in the GC or whatever we were P4. We may lose a place actually to Kwiatkowski. We are gonna lose a place to Kwiatkowski. Alright, final time trial. So I guess first one as well. It's final stage of the Tour de Pologne. We're not going to win it, let's be honest. That's why I've invested in time trialists. Our first finisher was the man in form during this race, Corne van Kessel. A couple of top 10s, sadly no wins for him at a provisional P4, 53 seconds away from Ryan Mullen. Next up on the line will be Kevin van Nelson for us, and starting is Theo Delacroix. He was most likely my highest hope of a good finish, and that would be Barnabas Pierre crossing the line 113 down on Alex Dowsett, sorry. Yeah, that's... Oh, actually, no, Julius Hansen. I forgot about that, but he's got 74 time trial today. We may enter professional top 10. We're going to overtake Cedric Belens, or Belens, I don't know which part of Belgium he comes from. I reckon there's a top 10 on the cards there for Julius, quite easily if we don't fumble this. Perfect finish, actually. 5th place, 36 seconds down. Get in there. Alright, come on. The entire place is after Simone Petit. My heart rate is beating fast, and that's just because I've got a shit cardio, not because I'm scared or whatever. I mean, I've won the biggest time trial this season already with Pozzo, so I don't really care about this. If we take a quick look at the GC, you're going to see that Tobias Haaland Johannesson did get dropped yesterday. So there really is quite a nice cushion, but someone like Van Baarle or even Gegenhardt could potentially make a comeback on this. So we gotta be wary of him. But apart from that, I think we are going to be good enough to at least maintain Ryabushenko behind. So yeah, really and truly what I'm hoping for right now is to just finish top 10 of the GC of the Tour de Pologne. I think I'd call that a successful race and a nice way to run up a successful episode. Final kilometer for Simone. Leading is Tobias Foss in Krakow. He's gonna bully 155. I've lost. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm good. Okay, I'm good for Gegenhardt and Van Baarle, so I will be top 10 of the GC for sure. I reckon I'll be 10th place actually. Tobias Foss takes the win ahead of Kamil Radek and Michal Kwiatkowski. Decent day for Poland. GC wise, Madouas was leading. Did he keep the jersey? He did not. Tobias Foss actually wins the entire thing. Madouas drops to P5, Petit drops to P10, 1 second behind Ryabushenko. It was the one rider I thought I could hold on. I didn't. But first, Kwiatkowski and Court Nielsen. And despite this episode, without wins, we're going to maintain P3 in the World Tour rankings right now behind UAE and Jumbo. With the Vuelta coming up, I reckon there's a potential chance I could try to do something. But the gap is already massive with the teams like Bahrain and Quick-Step, so I think we're going to stay probably top 5, top 4 for sure. Super Prestige-wise, we're 3rd as well, so we're doing well on that front. And if we take a look at the teams that could potentially get promoted coming next year, we would see who in the World Tour. That's stupid from me here. DSM would go down, shock, and Alpecin would go up. Only one promotion? I guess there's only one promotion next year. But anyway, that is the end of the episode. Next episode, we're gonna have some of these races. Or we're actually just gonna have the start of the Vuelta, isn't it? Yeah, next episode, first week of the Vuelta with European Championships at the beginning. And that sounds like a plan to me. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of my content in the coming days or weeks, including the Giro, if you still want to vote for the team, by the way, you can do so. But please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will catch you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.